What are metaethics? Have you ever wondered what it really means when someone says an action is right or wrong? This question is at the heart of metaethics, a fascinating branch of philosophy. Metaethics digs into the nature, origins, and meaning of ethical concepts and judgments. Instead of focusing on what actions are right or wrong, it asks deeper questions about moral truths. Do these truths exist independently of human opinions? How can we know or justify our moral claims? In the context of libertarianism, metaethics connects closely to the core belief in individual autonomy. Libertarians argue that ethical judgments should honor personal freedom. This means moral rules should not be imposed by external authorities unless they protect the rights of others. So, when libertarians discuss metaethics, they often focus on how moral principles arise from voluntary agreements among individuals. This perspective stands in contrast to rules handed down from a higher authority. Libertarians typically favor metaethical theories that support the idea that individuals can make real moral choices. This aligns with their views on free will, which they see as essential for moral responsibility. In metaethics, this translates to emphasizing theories that allow for moral agency. This means individuals can act based on their own reasoning and values, rather than being controlled by outside forces. Practical applications of metaethics within libertarianism can be seen in debates about laws and social rules. Libertarians maintain that only rules protecting individual rights, such as the right to property or freedom from coercion, are morally justified. Metaethical analysis helps clarify why some rules are legitimate while others are not. This is based on the source and nature of moral authority. You might come across terms like moral realism and moral relativism in metaethics. Moral realism suggests that moral facts exist independently of human beliefs. On the other hand, moral relativism holds that moral truths depend on cultural or individual perspectives. Libertarians may be skeptical of moral realism if it justifies coercive state action. However, they might also reject moral relativism if it undermines the universality of individual rights. Metaethics provides a framework for understanding how moral principles are formed and justified. From a libertarian viewpoint, this framework supports the idea that ethical judgments should respect individual freedom. It also suggests that moral rules should arise from voluntary cooperation rather than coercion. This approach helps libertarians argue for a society where individuals can make their own choices, as long as they do not infringe on the rights of others.